Vietnam has been called the first televised war. Combat scenes broadcast every night and still photos printed in America's newspapers every morning helped shape the country's perception of the conflict. Many of those images were captured by soldiers who received little credit for the risk they took until now. Here's Dean Reynolds.
And this is a wounded soldier?
Yes, he got hit in the leg real bad and was being evacuated.
This is how soldiers like Bob LaFoon saw the war, through the lens of his camera.
He just happened to be there, right place, right time, so I took the shot.
He was an enlisted member of the little-known Department of the Army's Special Photographic Office. Their mission, to provide an unvarnished look at the war.
I mean, you went out in the middle of the fighting.
Right.
Yes.
Ted Atchison was one of the cameramen.
I was drafted.
You were drafted.
I was a junior in college.
And did you think to yourself, oh boy, if I could just get over there and take pictures?
No.
Their access to the battlefield was far greater than press photographers. Many of their assignments were classified.
We shot every conceivable subject in Vietnam, everything.
Bill Sanhamel was their commander.
Was your criteria for sending people, this looks like it's going to be really active?
Yes, hot.
Hot.
Yeah.
So the more fighting, the more likely you were to send a team.
Yes, Washington liked us to get combat footage.
This is among the scenes Atchison recorded, an Army assault on a Vietnamese village 45 years ago.
And you're just shooting while bullets are...
Yeah, whizzing by me. And I'm out there with my camera gear, and I'm thinking, what the hell am I doing here?
More than 200 of them deployed over a decade. 2 were killed in action. Many were wounded. Few wore helmets.
They got in the way.
Yeah, there's no way I could put a camera up on my shoulder, standing there trying not to shake, because if you shake, it's no good.
What they shot was used for combat training, and about a quarter of it was made available to newspapers and networks. The rest was archived, without much note for the photographers. But it's now on display at the Pritzker Military Museum in Chicago.
I'm just wondering what you hope people will take away from this exhibit.
I'd like these people to understand what the photographer went through to take these pictures, and what he was thinking, what he had to go through to get to the place to take the pictures.
For CBS This Morning Saturday, Dean Reynolds, Chicago.
Oh my.
You have to think that a lot of these photographers also felt compromised, like you need to capture the image, but you also want to help. I mean, that's probably an interesting line they were constantly gauging themselves on. Should I get involved? Should I stay out of it?
Yeah, it's always tough to take in, and it also hits home to let you know and send a reminder to folks that fighting a war, of course, is dangerous, but also covering a war is just as dangerous. So it's nice to just see that they're getting their due, their credit.
Amazing images, too.
Yes, it is.